What up, y'all? Mr. Snake Media back at it again. Kind of trying to make a bunch of videos to upload and just see if any of them really catch anybody's attention and stuff. So, I got a series that I started, and it's fresh out of jail with no money and starting over. Road to $10,000. If you want to check it out, you can check it out. This is more of my life stories, kind of some detail about me, and just kind of me just rambling on and doing stuff. So, um, yeah, I guess I'll get into um, what is this topic? This topic is gonna be about uh, I had to think about what it was. I had drew brain fart, so I paused it. But in this video, this we're gonna be discussing finances and goals and values and what I really see fit and what I suggest to people. Obviously, what I'm giving you is not legal advice and 100% accurate investment ideas uh, and whatnot. So my hair keeps freaking. Um, okay, so in my history, I have had the opportunity to invest not very much money. I've stayed up to date and I've spent thousands of hours of researching and trying to learn, right? I've always wanted to become an entrepreneur. Since I was young, I was trying to be an entrepreneur. I watched my grandpa, he owned a barber shop, and my step grandpa, and I just always looked up to him because I always thought it was the coolest thing. When people were bragging about their my dad does this, it was my grandpa has a barber shop, so I was always very proud of him, and yeah, he had a barber shop and a beauty shop when I was younger, and yeah, so starting at a young age, I was taking like Easter candy, and I'd go up to my room, and my grandma used to do like an Easter egg hunt with the change in the eggs, and everybody would do it, so we'd always have like a little bit of money and stuff. Well, when we come back, I would try to sell all the candy I didn't like per se, or were my least favorite, to everybody else. I'd have them on like a shoebox, land it out, and have them come in and try to hustle them. So I started out young, trying to hustle. I remember first or second grade, people coming over, and I was trying to charge them for making French toast, or not French toast, cinnamon toast in the toaster. Do the toaster, put some butter on it, put some cinnamon. I was trying to charge them a quarter a slice to my aunts and stuff. So I was always trying to be an entrepreneur since I was young, and so part of that is like becoming super rich and stuff is partially investing. Look at like Warren Buffett, right? For instance, he's a super investor. Elon Musk, first trillionaire, super smart investor. Obviously, he's probably beyond smarter than me. Not probably, he definitely is. If he's worth $1 trillion, he definitely is. So yeah, so this is my like ideology in investing right now. Obviously, I have $50,000 in debt. Should I be investing right now? No. If you look at the baby steps that are out there, no, I'm not supposed to be, and I'm supposed to be killing it. But right now, I'm in a time crunch, right? Because it's going to be like only so many years between Bitcoin actually hitting $1 million and not. I know you guys are like, oh, he's preaching Bitcoin. I'm not just preaching that. I'm the S&P and everything, right? We go on cycles and we're on rotations, and we do it every so many years, right? And there are graphs and everything that follow this, right? So right now we're about to be the very bottom. It's about to peak at the bottom here soon, and things are about to start pumping. If well, not pumping, things are going to slowly start climbing. And I'm going to have a couple years to really invest to get into that peak, right? To invest in this before it hits this, right? So right now, paying off all that debt, is it a priority? Yes. Is it a super priority? Not really, because the interest off those that gain are going to way less than the performance on the APY return or the ROI return that I can get on those investments if I invest wisely. So, you know, uh, everybody's strategy is a little bit different, and I know they say that you should only be investing like 10% into crypto, and you should be doing so much of your portfolio into Fortune 500 companies, and only so much of your portfolio into risky stuff and stuff. Uh, and I get it. If you're older, you're not trying to be into some risky stuff, and you probably are investing in the S&P 500, and you are just continuously investing and doing your Roth IRA and stuff. So, like, yes, starting your Roth at a young age, do it. That's a cool thing. But I also think that before you guys are too old, you may want to get a Bitcoin before it hits $1 million. If the world doesn't end by then, which it probably won't. Okay, so uh, investing into something is going to be key, right? I see a lot of people, even me at a young age, I wish I would have done. And then it became too late because then I was struggling with all the life struggles that we all have. I had that like first year or two into life that I really could have invested and had family paying my way. That could have changed my life. I could be a billionaire right now. So, do I suggest people to invest? Of course. Invest in yourself is one of the biggest, most important things you can do, right? You can invest in a relationship. You can invest in a truck. You can invest in a life insurance policy, which I'm not saying is a bad thing because I think there's a little bit into that, and we can dig into that later because I think there is something that with that, pulling from that as a loan and stuff. But so investing is obviously your own thing. A family member told me years ago, "Why would I listen to you how to invest my money?" And I get it now, right? I get it. So it is your own decision what you do with your own money. But I do think investing in yourself is smart. Whether it's investing into a business, investing into tools to get a different job to make more money, or investing in yourself spiritually. Investing could be a lot of different things. Okay, and investing is important. Investing time into your kids, investing a bunch of different aspects of everything is around investing. So basically, if you're not investing into something, you're wasting time. Whether you're investing your time into researching how to do stuff or researching how to better your life, that's an investment too, right? Your time is the most valuable thing you have on in this lifetime, and you need to invest into something, right? So obviously, since I've been out, yeah, I had like $1,000 starter after my biological dad gave me that, right? So, and I'm so grateful. Did I take a little bit of an invest? Yeah, 20 on a couple AI things and try to do a Shopify, and I was getting worried. And I see that maybe I ended the ads too soon. Maybe I didn't. I'm watching more videos on it, and I'm investing my time into learning a little bit more before I keep investing and sinking money into that. Because obviously I haven't started getting my first checks that are a few thousand a week or anything like that. Once that starts happening, I will be a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here as I'm accumulating and getting the truck and stuff. There is going to be a little bit of plays that I can feel comfortable spending $100 or $200 investing and stuff like that. So you have small investments, whether it's paying someone to edit these videos so they get more views or whatever. I will be investing, which I already shout out to um, the uh, ex brother-in-law who said he would edit my stuff for $100. So he's a young man who is not graduated, and that's the industry he kind of was messing with. So if I can give him a little bit of experience, well, big shout out to you. Um, but yeah, so um, yeah, invest, and whether it's your time into anything, whether you want to invest into learning how to play the piano, invest in something so that one day you look back and you realize that the energy that you put into this world, you invested it wisely and you're proud of what you did, because in your last moments on this planet, that's what all you're going to be looking at is the memories that you got to spend. A wise man once said, it's not always about the view at the top of the mountain. It's about the view as you are climbing the mountain. So invest while you're climbing, and the view at the end is when you're in your rocking chair out on the front porch and you're thinking about all the things you've achieved and done. So, but anyway, so that was just me talking about investments and stuff. Obviously, I do have a game plan of when I'm going to invest in certain stocks, crypto, whatever, and when I'm pulling out. When I turned that 10K into 300K a couple years ago, I had guidelines. Once I could liquidate 160K, because it was like pay off my debt, pay off my car, pay off this, and still have enough for a Bitcoin, and then pull out and be able to buy 3 Bitcoins once the market dropped, which it did perfectly. I would have been able to buy 3 Bitcoin. Um, So yeah, and next bull cycle probably be worth close to $1 million. And I had plans, and I was stupid. I didn't follow my guidelines. So any suggestion for you is, if you are going to invest in whatever you're investing in, set guidelines for yourself, set rules, and don't break those rules. You set those rules for a reason. As much as you're going to want to fight it, listen to your rules. They are rules for a reason. So, but having said that, thanks again for watching my videos and stuff. And if you want to drop a like, or drop a like, uh, sub or comment or something, let me know. Get at it, and I appreciate you watching my videos again. So hard out. Thanks.